Good evening and welcome to Small Talk with Centers for New Horizons. My name is Davaris Rice, Youth Case Manager at Centers for New Horizons, and I will be your host for today. This is one of my co-hosts here, and he will be introducing himself in a little while. Today I'm going to talk with you about the introduction to Centers for New Horizons and what we have to offer the Bronzeville and Riverdale community. I would like to start with a special recognition and thanks to the Centers for New Horizons founder, Dr. Karanja, the CEO, Ms. Krista Hamilton, and our chairman of the board, Rob Jackson. Centers for New Horizons was founded in 1971 as a nonprofit organization that assists children, youth, and families to become self-reliant. With 200 full-time staff, most of whom live near and around the service communities, Centers provides programs in 7 locations throughout the Bronzeville and Riverdale community. The Chicago South Side that reaches over 1,000 daily. Our agency exists to serve the partners with community and residents in their efforts to bring about positive changes. We envision that through our focus on the community, collaborations, and unified, well-organized community is built. Our work strengthens community, protects factors including comprehensive workforce development, affordable housing for a range of income groups, effective schools, supportive programs for preschoolers, youth, elderly, and families, along with viable businesses, improved public transportation and amenities, such as parks and arts, and support nutrition, health, and spirit. Centers implements these efforts through 4 core programs: adult youth services, adult and protective services, early education, which includes but is not limited to provider services, Head Start, and Early Head Start. Also, community building, community development, such as community gardens and violence prevention. And last but not least, workforce development, where we provide GED, transitional jobs, career foundation, employment preparation, and placements. Today, I would like to introduce one of our youth that we work with on a yearly basis. We work with youth as ages 16 to 24 and provide them with healthy work environments where they will get a professional work skill as well as a job skill that they can still put on a resume and use towards their future endeavors. I would like to introduce our first youth here, and he will introduce himself now. So tell me about yourself. Who are you, mister?
My name is Devin Eccles, and I attend the school. I'm 17 years old, and I attend the school, Bronzeville Scholastic Institute in DeSauer. I've been going there for the past year, but before that I went to Kenwood Academy. But now I transferred here basically for the football team. And I'm on the football team, DeSauer Panthers. And yeah.
Okay, so we were talking a little bit before this, and you were talking about that you perhaps would prefer to sit out a year, but that, some people have advised you not to do that, and so you wanted to actually pursue a career in football okay, so tell me more about that, and what is bringing you to that conclusion?
Well, since I've been having to play almost every position on basically the football team going to a CPS school because it really doesn't have that much money, I was thinking that maybe that since I have played so much and I have so much experience that it's almost as a one-way ticket to college.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for answering, and thank you so much for being here with us. Mm-hmm. Don't forget this face, because he will be back with us next week. He will be helping us host, and we will be having a plethora of topics. We want you guys to call in, especially our youth, with some of your questions and concerns in regards to college, transitioning into college, and ways we can help. If you would like to give us a call or visit us, please give us a call at the phone number listed on the screen, as well as visit our website at www.cnh.org. Follow us on Instagram at Centers 2.0, hashtag us at Centers 2.0. And thank you for tuning back in. Today I have our second guest here, which is another one of our co-hosts. This is Miss Deja Franklin. And so, okay, it looks like we have a caller. So we'll be introducing Deja Franklin in a moment. Let's take that caller.
Hi, my caller was for the young man that just left. I was wanting to know more about him playing football and going to college. Did he think that the college athletes should be paid when they play football during college?
Come switch back. Get up, Dash.
He said what? What was the question?
So her question to you was, did you think that football would be able to give you the expenses, actually the funds that you needed in order to pay for college?
Well, yeah, most definitely, because I feel like football is the thing that people get paid for. You get paid for it to want to go pro, and then they give you the money, and you actually live after that, live off the money that they give you.
Okay, so what is your plan B then? What if you were to get hurt in your first year and then that scholarship was over? What would be your major if football was not your future?
I had to go into business because I'm so good with numbers.
Okay, wonderful question. Okay, thank you, caller. Did we address your question? Okay, thank you, caller. Make sure to visit us at www.cnh.org. Thank you. Okay, so we're back here with Miss Franklin, and we wanted to talk about a first-year college student. So Miss Franklin is a first-year college student, and we had a little talk beforehand. So we got to talk about some of the do's and don'ts of being a first-year college student. Deja, would you like to elaborate on that?
Sure. I would say some of the do's for incoming college freshmen would be stay in the library, like stay on top of your studies all the time. Keep snacks in your room, like stay racked up because the caf closes kind of early, especially for students who like to study later on in the nighttime or something like that. I would say travel in groups because sometimes it's not safe on college campuses, especially for young ladies who are, walking by themselves. Some of the don'ts, I would say, don't, stay in your room and stuff like that. Like, get involved, go out, do stuff like that. Don't neglect your studies. Don't, be mean to people because you got to do a lot of networking in college. And yeah, that's
Ms. Franklin, those are some excellent advice pieces. A lot of youth that are transitioning into college may be first time ever in their whole entire family, the first person to go to college. And sometimes they don't have anybody in their households to advise them. So I think that's some great advice. Looks like we have another caller. Caller?
Hi, hello.
Hello.
Hi, I was calling in because I was wondering, did the young lady have any advice for youth who are in school maybe and have fallen off track or fallen off course, and what are good ways for them to get back on track and get back on course, or should they just throw in the towel and quit going to school? Does she have any ideas or suggestions for those type of people in that situation?
The first thing I would say about a situation like that is do not fret and don't think that you're alone. A lot of people are probably going through that where they feel like they can't make it through a semester or they failed too many papers or didn't get them in. But the first thing you should do is talk to your professors, like have a one-on-one conversation with your professors about what your concerns are, because that's very important. The next thing is buddy up with someone in class who you think is doing well and, see if they can help you out. And a lot of times on campus, they have free tutoring, or maybe somewhere around the campus they would have free tutoring. Go to some of the sororities and fraternities. A lot of times they will offer free tutoring, because I know here in Illinois, the Deltas do offer some tutoring. I don't know that it's free, but you can look them up and see, because they do offer some tutoring. So I think tutoring will help, and definitely have a real live conversation with your professors about your concerns. Did I help your question? Did I answer your question, caller?
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for calling. Okay, we're going to have another student here, which is our last but not least student, who will also be hosting with us. So again, remember these lovely faces, because you will be seeing them again. And if at any point that you feel that you have missed some information, please visit our website at www.cnh.org, as well as follow us on Instagram at Centers 2.0, as well as hashtag us Centers 2.0. Go Centers! Last but not least, we have our last youth that is participating in our program for a few years now. We wanted to give you all every entity of the college student. And so this is Mr. Edmund Hall, and he actually is a senior. So tell me about your plans after you plan on graduating, and what is your major right now, and why did you choose that major?
Well, once again, my name is Edmund Hall. I attend Dillard University. This is my senior year, class of 2017. My major is social work, concentration sociology. And after college, I plan on getting my master's, because you can't really do nothing with social work without getting your master's if you want to really do something with that. And I plan on going to Washington, D.C. Like, my plan was to teach at Howard Elementary School on Howard's campus, because, well, right now I'm at a daycare center part-time, so I'm getting a little familiar with children, so I'm doing a little something good.
Okay. Now, had you been working with children before now?
Not professionally, but with cousins and brothers and sisters.
Okay. How do you feel like Centers will be able to help you in your future endeavors as far as maybe social services is concerned? Because we are, after all, a social service agency. So, hey, we might have a job for you, Mr. Hall, sometime soon. So come knocking at our door. But how do you feel like Centers will be able to help you in those efforts?
Well, Centers will be able to help me like they're helping me now with this. Because it is a social service organization, and I maybe do come back to Illinois and work for Centers New Horizon. So
Centers is a great stepping stone. Okay, so tell me about a time in which you felt like in your own personal life that pushed you towards a social service background. Like, looks like we have a caller here, so let's keep that question on hold, and let's take this caller. Caller?
Yes. I want to tell you that your program is very, very informative, and I'm learning a lot, but I do have a question.
Okay.
I have two children in high school. One is a sophomore and one is a senior. And so I would like more information on that. I would like to know how to get my children involved with this program.
Okay, centers welcome youth from all ages, but preferably and more than likely in the summertime, we usually employ over 500 youth. Those youth are chosen based on them going into an application process online, which we prompt every spring. So every spring around April, please give us a call at this number or go visit our website just so you can find out about the times and dates for which you can bring your children in and have them bring in their documentation as well as complete the application online. There is an online process and we usually utilize One Summer Chicago, which is our overall Chicago website for youth, as well as youth.cha.org. So please give us a call at the number on the screen, visit our website, or visit one of the locations come next spring 2017. Thank you. Did that help your question? Did that answer your question? Okay, thank you, caller. Oh, looks like we have another caller. Hello, caller. Oh, maybe.
It seems like you have a great, outstanding personality, and you said that you are working in social services with children, and so I think that it seems like that would be a great field for you. But my thing is, I have one question. As far as that, oh my God. As far as that. How will you maintain like going back and forth, like, because okay, you're working at Howard, and are you going to come back toward Chicago? Will you be interested in doing it like internationally?
Yeah, I'll be interested because I'm the type of person who is available to do anything. Like, I think that it seems like that would be a great I'll be cool doing it for you. Yeah. But my thing is, I have one question. As far as that, hello?
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, so he was saying that he is definitely interested in doing social service internationally, but that goes back to a great segue of my question before the caller, which is, tell me about a personal instance in which it made you feel destined to help others.
It's just everyday situations. Like, you see somebody, you're driving down the street, you see a homeless person, you feel a need that you need to help them, and you see children who's not in school, and it's like 9 o'clock, and they need to be somewhere. You're like, they need to be somewhere, they need to be taught, they need to have education, which goes back to Centers for New Horizons, which has early education. So it's just things that you see on a daily basis would help me figure out that I want to help people.
Okay, wonderful. As you can see, a flash on the screen, we definitely are about community building. We definitely are about helping others. And it's looking like we have another caller. So, caller, welcome. And how may I help you?
Yes, I want to ask a question. Do you guys have any involvement with any schools in the area?
Absolutely. We do have on-premises staff at Wendell Phillips High School, and the staff there push out a lot of youth programs and activities, a lot of after-school activities and programming, as well as some CHA, which is Chicago Housing Authority residents and youth programming. Outside of that, we are also at Wells Prep Elementary School, so we do their resource. I know you all have heard of recess in a while, but we do provide them with recess services as well as arts and craft and outdoor activities. So we host several activities at Wells Prep Grammar School as well as Wendell Phillips High School. We are on premises. Thank you. Great question, caller.
Thank you.
Again, we would also like to make sure that you all have all of our information so that you can give us a call. Call us on that screen below. Visit us at any point, or just come in and stop by and talk to us. I'm Miss Rice, and I would love to meet with you and speak with you in regards to your questions and concerns. So we still have Mr. Hall here. So we're going to really focus on Mr. Hall for these next few minutes because we have some interesting things that we have coming up for him. Mr. Hall is going to be our next host. So we would love to hear from you all. We would love to hear about some questions and comments that you all have. Call into that number on that screen. Ask us about some of the opportunities and activities we have, as well as get involved with the youth and some of the violence prevention future activities we have. Right now we are doing a community garden. You can come and get involved in a community garden. At the end of the summer, we will be selling some of those products. And it's all about it takes a village. We are the village. Centers is the village here. We like to help and get involved with each other because as a unity is a community. So that's what we believe in. That's what we trust. We definitely believe in getting our youth off the streets and getting them doing something empowering and innovative. It looks like we have another caller. Thank you for calling. Hello, caller. How may I help you?
Hi. I have my own business, and I was more interested in wanting to find out more information on how I can get some of the kids involved to work who you spoke of that work the summer program.
Oh, okay. We're always looking for wonderful new work sites. If you could just give us a call at the number listed. Please give us a call at that number listed. As for myself, Miss Rice, or anyone can help you, just let them know that you would like to become a work site, that you have a business and you would like to become a work site for the youth. We are still placing youth at work sites, and we were more than welcome to have you as a work site with Centers for New Horizons.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Again, so let me tell you about some of the awards that Centers has been awarded. Centers has been watched for over 40 years and has been recognized for a lot of good deeds in the community. Just to name a few, the founder got the MacArthur's Fellowship to the Founder Award. We also received the Neighborhood Builders Award from the Bank of America Foundation, as well as some other great entities. I think that these are some great things to know about Centers because you know you want to go with a service that you can trust. We are definitely have confidentiality. We also provide counseling. So if you're in need of clinical counseling or some family counseling, if you have just been a victim of some violence and you need to speak with someone, please call that number on the screen and we will direct you in the right direction for counseling services as well. Okay, so please give us a call at that number. We're still looking for new topics to talk about because next week it will be an all youth panel next week. So I will not be here. We're going to have the youth rocking and rolling on this screen. It looks like we got a caller. Thank you for calling. How may I help you?
Hi, I'm calling. I wanted to ask a question concerning the program. Do you guys have opportunities or help for like disabled children, or does the young man, Mr. Hall, has he had any experience with working with maybe disabled children or, you know, children who need special attention?
Okay, well, I will answer the first half of that question and then he can answer the second portion. Yes, we absolutely work with youth with disabilities. We are about to be wrapping up our show. I would love for you to give us a call at that number on the screen so that you can get more details about that information. We do work with youth with disabilities. We would just like to say Thank you so much for tuning in. Tune in to us on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Follow us on Instagram at Centers 2.0. Hashtag us at Centers 2.0. We would like to thank our youth guests, Deja, Edmund, and Devin, and you will be seeing way more of them. My name is Davaris Rice. I am the youth case manager here at Centers for New Horizons. Call that number on the screen to ask for me if you had any extra questions and concerns. Thank you for tuning in. Until the next Horizons.